What a beautiful morning. It's already so sunny out. It's very nice and so beautiful and quiet in the forest. It's cold. We have like -1 degrees, but it doesn't feel that cold. It's very nice, crispy, perfect for a morning walk. So beautiful. I really love this place. So nice. See the wide open spaces. And this is where we go for walks in the morning. It still doesn't feel real. So sad they started harvesting the forest here. There's such a beautiful forest walking by, and now it's gone. Always sad to see. It's such a beautiful forest as well. You can also hear them working in the distance. I guess this whole forest here will be cut down. So sad. So they're cutting down the whole forest here. This was very dense, nice wood. Now it's all be cutting down. I know wood is a valuable resource and stuff, but it's still sad to see a walkway or wood where you have passed by every day and admired its beauty, like just suddenly gone. It's very sad. I suppose they will also cut down even more of that, because I also hear them in the distance working. So yeah, maybe in a few days all of this wood is gone. Most likely will look like this pretty soon. Maybe they leave some of the forest like here, but most likely will look like this in a few days. Yeah, sad.
Hast du es nicht gefangen?
We're currently in the midst of a forest. It's still an official trail, like hiking trail. We just did go to the Minnestain, and now we're on our way back home. And it's a very deep forest here. Also has kind of like little riverbeds and a lot of moss, and the sun barely shines through because it's such a dense forest. But we will in a bit come onto an open field where they did chop down lots of trees. Here's the riverbed. So yeah, that's normal here, that you just need to hop over those little water lines. And sometimes, like here, it's very mossy, also very wet. So make sure you have waterproof hiking boots, otherwise your feet will get wet. And now we are leaving the forest onto the field. The sun! Oh yeah, it's nice. I really like forests like these because they're still a forest, but also open enough that the sun comes through, that you can also see through the bushes and stuff. You can see so white, and it's just, yeah, this picture book forest that I always have in mind. And there's so many here in Sweden, and I just love walking through them and, yeah, be able to see what's in front of me, next to me, enjoy the sun, the light, the colors, the smells, also the feeling of walking here, because everything is mossy and it's so enjoyable. There's that little boy. And we haven't been lucky enough to see the moose yet, but yeah, maybe someday, at least in winter again. It's also so quiet here, like you hear nothing except us. Yeah, really relaxing walking through forests like this. Sometimes there's a bird. Now there are birds. There are a lot of capercaillie here, and they fly through the forest, and it's very loud when they do so because they're kind of big birds, and it's very impressive seeing these big birds flying through the forest. It's also very loud. I also find it great that I'm now way better at navigating myself through the woods around my house, because I got the map and I'm trying out all these different trails, so I know what is there because we went there yesterday. So I have now a pretty good feeling if I'm here in the woods where I actually am and where I need to go in order to go back home. And this is awesome. I'm really, really happy. This is now just the east from my house, or the village that we're exploring. There are also a lot of other trails around the village that we haven't seen yet and where we don't have a map for. So we will now get familiar with this area even more, so we know it inside out. And yeah, we already know some trails, the other parts of the village as well, but not as good as here. So goal is to get familiar with all of these trails, and then we will dive deeper into the other parts of the village so that we really have a holistic overview of, yeah, all the trails around the house, and getting to know the woods, what kind of landmarks are here, and just getting very connected with our surroundings. We're doing a little break because this boy gets too excited here and he needs to calm down a bit. Yeah? Ever since we saw the capercaillie, he's unstoppable. So excited, wants to go after every sniff. So he needs those forced breaks so that he calms down a bit and relaxes. Yeah. Because he's still super young, so he gets overexcited with every little shit. Look at that face. Yeah. Today was such a beautiful warm day. It's now around 6 p.m. and it's still pretty warm, like 15 degrees, which is, wow, warm. We didn't do much today because Fenris was feeling very sleepy. So we did also pretty hot most likely. So we're now here at the beach so he can play in the water. Isn't that cute? Also, we have no wind. The lake mirrors nearly perfectly where there's no ice. It's so nice just sitting here, enjoying the evening while Fanny explores a bit at the beach and can be his own little doggo without a leash. Perfect end for a very nice, beautiful spring day. Did happen. It's gone. The whole forest here is gone. Oh my goodness. Completely changed the landscape. There was such a beautiful forest here before, and now it's gone. Like, oh. Doing the Naturstig today in our village, which is a very nice, beautiful trail, but also an outdoor museum, because this area was founded in order to produce charcoals for the nearby mines. And on this trail they have a lot of stations where they explain what they were for, how people at this time did produce the charcoal, what they did here, and it's very cool. It's done with a lot of love. It's a very short trail, like 2.5 kilometers, But they really took a lot of effort into it and preserving it for everyone who's curious how it was done. And it's very nice. You can also have barbecue here. Like there's a fireplace. And also there's the river down there. It's a very beautiful forest. So I really like coming here. It's a very beautiful trail. And it's really not that far from our house. So if we do not go somewhere else, we always take the Naturstig. This bridge looks a bit shabby. Oh my goodness. Not sure if we should cross that. Like, is that safe? We made it across. Oh my goodness. That bridge doesn't look safe. It seems like in general this trail isn't really well maintained because it's getting very bushy there. So we'll see how far we can go through. I think we're on the Finnmarksleden. And I already know from other parts of this trail that it is not really well maintained. And the bridge did say everything. So, wish us luck. Also, it's now very muddy here. And of course, I decided to wear sneakers today. Always take your hiking shoes when you spontaneously try out new things, because that will now be very interesting. so dirty. So Fenris is having a lot of fun. Whee! Hi! Hey! And he's dirty. He's so incredibly dirty now. And wet. And of course, this is the one time where I forgot the towel. So, my poor car. My poor car. And poor me, because I'm also now full of wet sand. But if he enjoys it, all good. Really miss coming here. It's one of my favorite places. We often come here. It's so beautiful, relaxing, and it's very close to the house. And I bet in summer it's even better, because then you can go for a swim, have a barbecue here, and have a good time. And we always come here when we're going in this direction, just because it's so pretty here, no matter the time of the year. Might get a bit more annoying once the mosquitoes come in, but right now it's perfect. The wind got also a bit better, and the whole lake has no ice anymore. It all melted. I love it here.